ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್.
ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್
ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಚೇರಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ರೈಟ್.
ಆಯಿತಾ, ಅದು ಬೇಡ. ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಚೇರಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆಯಿತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ ನೀವು. ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಡೀಮೆರಿಟ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಡೀಮೆರಿಟ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು
ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹಾಂ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ ಸರ್, ಈ ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಸರ್ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಡಿ.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫಸ್ಟು
ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಚೇರ್ಸಿಂದ
ಡೀನ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿ ಜಿ
ಓಕೆ
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವ್ರು 3 ಜನ
ಫಸ್ಟ್
ಅವ್ರು ಕೂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಡೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಜಿ ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಇವ್ರು ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಜಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸರಿ ಸರ್. ಇದು ಆಗೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್
ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವೋಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ.
ಓಕೆ
ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಸಾರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಇದ್ದು ನೀವು ಕೊಡೋದು. ಸಂಪತ್ ಗಿರಿರಾವ್ ಪಿ ಜಿ ಇದು 4th, ಇದು MCA 5th. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಂಪತ್ ಗಿರಿರಾವ್ ಯು ಜಿ 3rd ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದು 6th. ಸಂಪತ್ ಗಿರಿರಾವ್ ಯು ಜಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದು 7th. ಇದೇ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಕೂರಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್ ನೀವು. ಸರ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಇದೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಇದೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅದೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್
ಇದು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅದು
ಇದೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪರಶುರಾಮ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋರು ನನ್ನ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು
ತರಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to the Merit Award ceremony at Dr. HNNCE, Dr. HN Multimedia Hall. So it is a privilege to have you all present here as we gather to honor the academic excellence and the outstanding achievements of our student community. So, to commence this auspicious occasion, let us seek blessings for wisdom and gratitude. I invite the students of Dr. HN National College of Engineering to lead us in prayer. So, I request all of you to kindly rise for the prayer.
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नमस्ते सते ते जगत्कारणाय नमस्ते चिते सर्वलोकाश्रयाय नमो द्वैततत्त्वाय मुक्तिप्रदाय नमो ब्रह्मणे व्यापिने शाश्वताय त्वमेकं शरण्यं त्वमेकं वरेण्यं त्वमेकं जगत्पालकं स्वप्रकाशं त्वमेकं जगत्कर्तृपातृप्रहर्तृ त्वमेकं परं निश्चलं निर्विकल्पं वयं त्वां स्वरामो वयं त्वां भजामः वयं त्वां जगत्साक्षिरूपं नमामः सदेकं निदानं निरालम्बमीशं भवाम्बोधिपोतं शरण्यं व्रजामः योऽन्तं प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्याश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव सर्वे च सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
Thank you for that inspiring invocation. Now, please join me in welcoming our principal, Dr. D. Jayadevappa, to deliver the welcome address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected dignitaries on the dais, proud parents, my esteemed colleagues, staff, and my dear students. I welcome all of you to Merit Awards ceremony. It is great pleasure to have you all here today as we work together to support our students' educational journey. Today is a day of pride and celebration, and we have gathered here to recognize and honor the hard work and determination of our students who have excelled themselves in their academics. Dear students, your achievements are the reflection of your perseverance, determination, and the relentless efforts you have put into your studies. You have set an example for others to follow, and we are truly proud of you. I take this opportunity to appreciate our teachers who have mentored and inspired students with unwavering dedication. I would also like to take this moment to appreciate the parents for their constant support and encouragement. To present awards to our accomplished individuals, it's a great privilege to have Dr. H.P. Kincha sir, former Vice Chancellor and Professor of IASC, as our chief guest. On behalf of National Education Society of Karnataka and Dr. HN National College of Engineering, I welcome you, sir. I request our Honorable President to present a welcome bouquet. Today's Merit Award ceremony will be presided over by our Honorable President, Dr. H.N. Subramanya sir. On behalf of Dr. H.N. National College of Engineering, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. On this significant occasion, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed Secretary, National Education Society of Karnataka and Chairman of Dr. HN National College of Engineering, Sri Venkata Shiva Reddy sir. For his visionary leadership, constant support and unwavering commitment has been instrumental in shaping our college into a place of quality education. Sir, you are the heartbeat of our institute, keeping things organized, managing challenges with grace, and always doing it with a smile. Your dedication makes everything easier for the rest of us. We are pleased to have Dr. P.L. Venkatram Reddy sir, Honorable Chairman, National College, Jayanagara, on this occasion. Sir, your presence makes this ceremony much more meaningful. I also welcome Sri Kumaramurthy sir, GC member, NES of Karnataka, to this award ceremony function. I also welcome our respected Chief Mentor, Dr. K.N.B. Murthy sir, whose leadership and vision have been essential to the success of our college. Sir, your constant encouragement, insights, and support motivate us to pursue excellence every day. I also welcome Professor Alkananda, Madam, Convener of Dr. HN National College of Engineering and Vice Principal, National College, Basavanagudi, to this Merit Award ceremony. I am happy to welcome Dr. Vijayalakshmi Madam, Principal, National College, Jayanagara, to this function. I also extend a warm welcome to Professor Mamta Madam, Principal, PU College, Jayanagara, to this function. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome proud parents to this function. Dear parents, we are truly delighted to have you with us in celebrating this moment with pride and happiness. I also extend my warm welcome to the deans, HODs, faculty, awardees, and dear students to this special event. Once again, congratulations to all awardees. Keep shining, keep striving, and continue to make us proud. Thank you all. Namaskara.
Thank you, sir, for your warm and motivating words, so that have set a positive and enthusiastic tone for today's celebration. I now request and invite Sri V. Venkateshiva Reddy sir, Secretary, National Education Society of Karnataka, to deliver the opening remarks and formally inaugurate this event. We welcome Principal Dr. D. Jayadevappa sir for the event.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಮೆರಿಟ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ of Dr. HN National College of Engineering. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to stand before you today on this joyous occasion. The Merit Awards function of Dr. HN National College of Engineering this year is especially significant as it marks the second year of our college is presenting these prestigious awards to recognize and honor the academic excellence of the students' achievements. At the outset, I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Professor Kincha, a respected academician and an inspiration to many. Sir, we are truly honored by your presence today, which adds great value and motivation to the celebration. Thank you, sir, for coming. The Dean's Awards and the Sampath Rao Award stands as a proud symbol of the hard work, perseverance, and deep commitment of learning. The awards remind us the success is to build through consistent efforts, curiosity, and passion for the knowledge. As a second year of college, I feel privileged to witness such an initiative that inspire all of us to strive for the excellence. The college has shown a remarkable performance as all admission seats were full in month of January. The BITES office is in the campus has added a value to the environment. Our college has always believed in nurturing not only the academic brilliance, but also integrity, innovation, and leadership among the students. I take this opportunity to thank mentor Sri K.B.N. Murthy, principal, deans, and faculty members for their continuous guidance and encouragement. It is their vision and support that makes our college a place of growth and achievement. To all these award winners, congratulations. You truly make the college proud. And to my fellow students, let this moment motivate us to work harder and reach the greater heights in the years to come. Thank you all, and once again, hearty congratulations to every achievers of today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your heartfelt remarks and for setting the perfect tone for the special occasion. May I now request Professor Shweta, KS, Department of Mathematics, to kindly introduce our esteemed chief guest.
Good afternoon. It is my privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest for today's event, Dr. H.P. Kincha, sir. Dr. H.P. Kincha is a former professor at the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, where he contributed significantly to the fields of engineering and technology education. During his time at IISc, Dr. Kincha was involved in various research projects and initiatives aimed at advancing technological innovation and enhancing the academic curriculum. He played a key role in mentoring students and fostering a collaborative research atmosphere. His expertise and leadership in academia have had a lasting impact on many students and professionals in the engineering and technology sectors. Dr. H.P. Kincha also served as the Vice Chancellor of Vishveshwara Technological University, VTU, in India. His tenure is marked by significant contributions to engineering education and research. Under his leadership, VTU focused on enhancing academic standards, promoting research and innovation, and strengthening industry academic collaborations. Dr. Kincha has been instrumental in implementing various educational reforms and initiatives that aim to improve the quality of technical education in the region. He is also known for his involvement in curriculum development, faculty training, and promoting interdisciplinary studies in engineering and technology. His efforts have contributed to VTU's reputation as a leading technical university in India. Above all, a humble, simple person who is still serving the education ambit with loads of humility. We are honored to have you with us, sir. A hearty welcome to you once again. Thank you.
We now proceed to the heart of today's ceremony, the presentation of the Dean's Merit Award. To share some insights on the importance and context of these awards, I call upon our Dean of Academics, Dr. Prashant T. But there is a strict dress code for receiving these awards. That is your smile. and please make sure that you wear it.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, respected parents who are seeing the live streaming on the YouTube college channel, my dear students and my dear colleagues. It's a customary, more of a very rigorous process of making all of you clap today. Fine? I do that for every event which I anchor. I would request all of you to kindly stand up, all students to kindly stand up, and please clap once, as loud as you can. Clap once again. Clap for the third time. Thank you very much. The first clap was for the support, encouragement being received from the side of the management, constant guidance received from our chief mentor. The second clap was for yourselves, and the third clap, more importantly, was for the parents. Clear? And then all the teachers who have guided you throughout the entire process, because of which you are receiving the award today. So just a word of statistics. When we started off with this award in the year 2024, in the month of November, we were the first college in Karnataka to felicitate students based on the PUC marks, SLC marks, as well as the first semester engineering marks. We started off with 23 students. We grew to 157. And today, we stand on a platform where we are felicitating almost 387 students. So, it's been a journey of starting from 23 to 156 to 386 in a span of exactly 12 months. All this has been possible because of the continuous support being received from the management, mentor, faculty, and a lot of effort put in by the students and the parents supporting them. Please clap once again for all of these. With these objectives in mind, I will probably tell once again as to what are the merit awards going to be for. The Dean's Merit Award is going to be for students of the first semester who have scored 90% and above in both 10th and PCM in the PUC. For the students of the second year, it's based on the second semester VTU performance of SGPA of 9 and above. The Dean's Merit Award would carry a cash check of 5,000 rupees and a certificate of merit. The Sampath Kiri Rao Award is being instituted to students of the first year who have scored 80 and above up to 90, and for the second year students who have scored the SGPA of between 8 and 9. This would carry a cash check of 1,000 rupees and a certificate of merit. Sampath Kiri Rao sir was the first principal of National College, Baswangudi, from the year 1917. So this award, 1945. So this award is instituted in fond remembrance of Sampath Kiri Rao sir. Distinction award is for students of the first semester who have secured 70 and above up to 80 in 10th and PCM and PUC. On the university scale, on the second year, students who have got a SGPA of 7 to 8 would receive the distinction award. The distinction awards have already been distributed in the respective classrooms yesterday. We are all here to felicitate students of the Dean's Merit Award first, and then followed by the Sampath Kiri Award, sir. Sir, with the permission of all the dignitaries present on the dais, can I start off with the Dean's Merit Award, sir? We would start off with the Dean's Merit Award of the PG students. We have 3 students from third semester MBA, the second year of MBA. I would request the students to please walk in from the front of the dais, from the left-hand side of the dais for you, and then walk down from the right-hand side after receiving the award. Just a word of caution, as my colleague Parshuram mentioned, there are 2 dress codes. Dress code smile for the person receiving the award, dress code for clapping for the person who is going to receive the award next. Clear? Shall we all do that? Yes. May I please welcome Anusha Gowda, student of third semester MBA with an SGPA of 9.33 in the VTU examination. Request the members on the dais to kindly felicitate her. Krishnaveni V from MBA with a SGPA of 9.17. Likhit N from MBA with an SGPA of 9.00. The next award of the Dean's Merit would be for the second year of the engineering students. May I request Meenal Leepakshi, SGPA of 9.80. She is a topper of the entire third semester batch of 245 students. Madhumita S from Computer Science with the same CGPA of 9.80. She also stands first in the entire third semester UG group. Shushmita V from Computer Science with an SGPA of 9.60. Prithvi Raj from AI Data Science, 9.50 SGPA in the second semester. Aaron Chirag, SGPA of 9.50 in the second semester from Computer Science. I think the clap should be a little louder now. Yes. Netravati from Computer Science, 9.45. MG Ananya, Computer Science, 9.40. Pallavi RS, Computer Science, 9.40. Please clap as loud as you can. All the energy what you spend in clapping now will be refurbished with a lot of snacks in the evening. Fine? So kindly clap. Kavana S, 9.30 from Computer Science. Pujita P, Computer Science, 9.30. Sharanya SR, Computer Science, 9.30. Tejaswini from Information Science, 9.20. Jeevita from Computer Science, 9.2. Sinchan C from Computer Science, 9.20. Monisha A, Computer Science, 9.15. Amshuman Nawada, AI Data Science, 9.05. Pradayani Murthy, Computer Science, 9.05. Anjali KS from Information Science, CGPA of 9.00. Anjali, smile on your face. Not only for the photograph, as you climb the stairs also. Deekshita UK from Information Science with a CGPA of 9. Manogna Shri, Information Science, CGPA of exactly 9. Chinmay Adiga from AI and Data Science, CGPA of 9. Prajwal Navada, Computer Science, CGPA of 9. We would next start with the Dean's Merit Award for the first semester UG students. Honey C from AI and Data Science with a percentage of 92.48 in 10th and 91 in PCM in the 12th. Tamil Arasi from AI Data Science, 95.52 in 10th and 91.33 in 12th. Purvi Mahesh from Computer Science, she is the highest percentage in the 10th in our campus, sir, 98.24 and PCM of 92. Anusha Raghavesh, 90.2 in 10th and 91 in PCM. Purav D. Achar from Computer Science, 90.33 in 10th and 91 in PCM in 12th. Abhay M. Raghavendra, the second highest in 10th in the campus, 98.08 in 10th and 94 in PCM in 12th. Abhay Raghavendra. Aditya R, 96.16 in 10th and 93.33 in 12th. D. Himamshu, 90.67 in 10th and 90 in 12th. Sir, we have an award being instituted to a special person here, the entire team from the side of the management and the chief mentor and the principal. May I invite the admission manager, Mrs. Sunita, to kindly come on the dais and receive a small letter of felicitation for all the excellent efforts she has put in making sure that the admissions are full and also ensuring that the admissions for the next year have started. I would take this opportunity to congratulate the entire admission team, the accounts, and the office, along with the faculty for supporting her in every venture of hers. Quite happy to share that the enquiry for the next year admissions have already begun. Congratulations, madam. So thank you very much. I know there's a big stare from the side of the students there, that why isn't he reading out the next names? I will come back after a few minutes of time and then we will felicitate the Sampath Career Award students. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored by the presence of our chief guest, Dr. H.P. Kincha. Sir, may we kindly invite you to inspire us with your address. Please.
Good afternoon to all of you. Well, before I start, I should set up a challenge for the students before I even congratulate you. You see, the ratio of awardees for the PUC marks and students in the first year and for the second year awardees. The men and women ratio was quite obvious to all of us. So I would like to set a challenge for the boys to outwit the girls next year. This is what I would like you to do. And the girls to continue to be not being beaten, Respected Shri Subramaniaji, the President of the National Education Society, Shri Venkateshesh Reddy, Secretary, and also the President of this engineering college. And see, we have other members of the National Education Trust here. Principal Jayadevappaji, Professor K.N.B. Murthy, Professor Prashant, and we have principals and vice principals and others from the sister institutions of this National Engineering College, parents, faculty members, and all the young students. I have already set a challenge for you. I have been asked to speak some inspiring words. This is what I have been asked to speak by the speaker who spoke before me. And he forgot that my biodata was 20 years old. So, and you know, after 20 years of your biodata period is over, almost like, almost now like 17, 18 years over of the biodata, people start forgetting things. And therefore it is difficult to speak before young students who have much more knowledge in their hands than what I could have throughout my life. So it is always challenging to keep you engaged for the next 15, 20 minutes. It is always challenging. So the decision of what to speak, I could have gone on in a philosophical speech of trying to say that, and that is the typical graduation day speech that is given on trying to tell you some things about characteristics, something about the things that you should be doing in your life and things like that. I could have gone on doing that because that I have done it a number of times in which they call it I have inspired student. But I know that as soon as these students go out of this room or go out of any room where I would have spoken, they would have forgotten what I would have spoken. That is for sure. So, but the thing that happens is that they remember those one or two sentences of the speech which comes handy to them all over the life. So I'm not going to do that type of a speech today. I decided that I will be trying to talk to you something about technology. And to young minds, a technology talk will always be good. You will be learning about these technologies as you go along in your third year and fourth year of engineering. And then beyond this fourth year of engineering, whether in masters or in a job, whatever that is there. The thing is, what should I talk about technology? All of you are having technologies with you which are far, far ahead than what we had during our student days. I remember to have worked on a computer for my project in my masters with a 4K memory, 4,000 words memory, and out of which half of it went for the compiler and half of it was available to us. And the feeding to that computer was through a paper tape with 6 holes in that. in a horizontal line. And then moving on to the IBMs, the DECs, and then to the supercomputer, Cray, and then on to the parallel and distributed computing, and now on to a smart device, or anything that we do as a consortium of computers that we use for our computing needs. So let me talk, because most of your students are from the computer area, let me try to talk something about this technology change that is happening in the world, the technology change that is happening. People say that today world is what is called as the VUCA world, VUCA world. This is a term used by the American military, that today's world is a very volatile world. The U stands for the uncertainty in the world. C stands for the complexity in the world. And A stands for the ambiguity in the world. So this is a VUCA world. And this VUCA world has come because of various reasons, of various changes that have happened in the three main parameters which control this universe. Technological change is one thing. The second is the market. And the third is the Mother Earth itself. And these three things together run the world for us. Let us take just a few minutes each on each one of these points, and then I will stop. So before I talk about the technology world, let me tell you the story of the chessboard. The chessboard was invented by a very poor farmer and was presented to the king, and the king was happy with the game, and he asked the farmer, what do you want for this game? The answer by the farmer was that I just need some rice to eat. So give me some rice. And the king said, how much? The reply of the farmer was, put 1 grain of rice in the first square of the chessboard and keep on doubling it till you reach the 64th square. And the king was not able to give that rice, obviously. Was not able to give that. That is the power of doubling that happens. The power of acceleration, as I call it. Power of acceleration. The power of what you mean by the... We are all used to a very linear world. Linear world in terms of velocity, in terms of our lives, in terms of everything, we are used to a linear world. But in terms of acceleration, the change is happening, but the rate of pace of change also is changing, is increasing. And therefore it makes the living in this world much more complex, VUCA world. So if I take the technology change, Intel 4004, 1971, going on from then to the present technology levels of the whole world in your hands, the technology of the computing to a speed and to a networking speed which is unimaginable now. We have moved quite a bit and quite fast. If I take that as the first square, 4004, and I take today, we are at about 37th square of technology. That's where we are today. So you should be entering a world which will be at about 40th square, the 40th, or 37th, 38th, 39th square. And still there are 24 square left for the technology advancements. And you can imagine what can happen in these worlds. So if I talk in terms of computing devices today, One is we talk about the IC technology, the IC chip technology. The other we talk about the computing power. The third we talk about is the memory. The fourth we talk about the software applications. The fifth we talk about are the networking systems. And then we talk about sensors. This is all that we talk in the computing technology. Then I talk about the energy requirement, and then I talk about some other areas also. But in any of the technology field, I think these are the main components that will come. And if I see all these components, if I take one sentence or two sentence for each, and not go beyond this to expand this, what I'm speaking, in the IC technology, the world has reached up to producing IC chips with what we call as the 5 nanometer technology and talking about 2 nanometer technologies. We are reached to that stage. So the density of the chips that are there in every square mm of the material that we build these chips on is so huge and intense that the Moore's law continues to still function. And this, the number of transistors on the chip and the cost of these chips and the Moore's law continue to work. I don't know whether your students have been taught the Moore's law yet or not, but maybe you will learn about this Moore's law, and which states that every 18 to 20 months, the density of the chips or the transistors on the chips will double every 18-20 months. Same doubling effect, and the chessboard. And the cost will become half. That's what the Moore's law says. It is not a law, as in a mathematical sense, it is not a law. This was a statement done by Gordon Moore, the founder of Intel, when he was giving an interview to an electronics journal in answering to a question that was asked to him of the future of the electronics industry. And he says, for the next 10 years, this is what is going to happen, is what he mentioned. Next 10 years. This interview was again very long time back, 70s. And this statement of Moore was converted by a University of California prof into a law which became famous by the name of Moore's law. And over the years now, up to now, the Moore's law has stood, even though he predicted only for 10 years, the Moore's law has stood. And people are now talking about whether it will continue to work in the future, because we have almost reached the atomic levels in working on the semiconductor things. We have almost reached the physical limits of what can be done with the materials that we have, physical limits of what, and that makes it question by many people whether this Moore's law will continue to operate or not. And the prediction is, yes, Moore's law will continue to operate for the next 15, 20, 30 years by newer technologies, by newer means, by developments that will happen in the software technologies in the future, and that will continue. And therefore, the pace, accelerating pace of computing power that comes by the packing of the semiconductor devices, into a chip, that computing power will keep on increasing. So computing power increases, and same thing will happen to the memory, because memory also is because of these chips that we have, and that will keep on increasing. Sensors, the progress in sensors has happened by the miniaturization to a point that we get a point type of sensors, or we can paint the sensors, or we can wear the sensors. We can wear the sensors for various measurements. I can wear a sensor which will measure my body temperature or body parameters, or I can paint on a wall which will does the sensing functions, or on a device. So the miniaturization, material advances that has happened has given us the increase in the capability of sensors. And that again is, if you draw the curve on the performance basis, is on a curve which is what we call as the acceleration curve. Acceleration curve. If I talk about the networking, if I talked about the networking systems, these also have changed, which you observe every day. The way of communication that I do today, transferring any amount of data to any amount of distance that I need in a time which is not even felt by us, And you do it every day. So the networking systems also have increased, and this is because of the advances that have happened in the fiber optics cables, in the optical computing capabilities, and in the material science, and in the laser systems that we have in our technology portfolio. And these type of improvements that keep on happening have made us not even worry about data. We say that, why should companies charge me for data? Right? All of you have telephones, and then you pay some bills in your house or in your phones for the data that we use. And we expect that the data will be available to me free of charge, because we take it as water or air that is available free to me. Data is like that, is what we presume. And therefore we say that data should be available free to all of us, any quantum, and be able to be transmitted to any part of the world, any distance, at a speed which I cannot comprehend. So that is as far as the networking is concerned. If I talk about software applications, and the software applications have also started, again, if I were to recall 2007, in fact, the networking also was the result of the 2007 event that happened. 2007 was a very special year in the sense that so many technological changes happened simultaneously in 1 year in 2007, which led to these technological developments in the subsequent or the related fields. So 2007 again was the software thing that happened because of the work done at Google on the search portion of it, because of the AT&T and the Apple phone signing an agreement, and Apple using the software for the communication portion of it. So we can talk about what all 20 other things that happened in 2007 and say that the sum total of all these happened. But if I just take 2 more lines on this software thing, this is one part of it. The second part was the Hadoop, the IBM's Hadoop system, which led to the development of applications like Facebook and the related type of applications, which we all use every day. And that is by an interaction, both horizontally and vertically, of the different APIs that I use in my computing networks, And that's where the software, and it is predicted that the software will take over the hardware revolution in the future, and will probably continue to help in maintaining the Moore's law in the future. And if you, having talked about all these things that are required for the computing power, I just like to add one more thing in the computing power, and that is the cloud. the cloud. And cloud gives me a sort of image in my mind that there is something very divine coming to us from somewhere in the sky, something divine. And that divineness is what? That divineness is the computing power and the computing memory that I have. Somewhere in the earth, not in the cloud, somewhere I have. And we call them as data centers, and we call them as places where very intense computing takes place, and we call it as cloud. And I can call the cloud as a supernova of this star falling over in the sky and continues to give increasing energy out into as it falls down. And the cloud is one such thing that happens. I'll just touch on one more thing because I have taken my 15 minutes, and that is what I want to call as that the second thing that is changing is what I call as the globalization. So the second point that I told, which is controlling the earth, the marketplace. I talk in terms of globalization. Globalization not in the sense of dealing in goods and services. Dealing in goods, meeting the market needs of different countries, and that's what a movement of globalization that happened by the various political talks and the agreements that were signed by different countries in the recent past, now trying to break down, and this giving us a new geopolitical situations in the world. All of you must be, if some of you read newspapers or news on the net, you read about these things that has happened, the marketplace. But I'm not talking about that business. I'm not talking about the business of materials. I'm talking about the business of digital flows. And the digital flows, if I take an industry in the old days, the stock market was the measure of that industry's strength, the value of the stock market. Whether I call any company, that is the one of value to me. And that stock market change or the stock market valuation has now changed to a digital flow valuation in the world today. And this is very evident if I take a few things of how this is that is changing, the flow is changing, and the world is witnessing this. You are witnessing this. And if I take some of them that are giving these digital flows and making the world interdependent on each other, if I take a few examples of this, I see flows of friends through Facebook. Use Facebook. Most of you use Facebook. I see the flow of friends in Facebook. I see the flow of opinion through Twitter. You have Twitter accounts, and you see that that community, that globalization that is happening. You see the flow of economies and flow of merchandise selling through this Amazon or Alibaba or Tencent and things like that. You see the flow of the hotel industries, room reservations and things like that through the Airbnb type of applications. You can go worldwide, book. You see the flow of travel and travel funding by the various connectivities that have happened. You see the flow of ideas by applications like WhatsApp or similar applications. You see the flow of pictures through Instagram. You see the flow of payments by the various applications that I have. You see the flow of movies and videos by Netflix. You see the flow of music through Apple applications or Spotify or similar networks. You see the flow of education through MOOCs or distance education. You see the flow of digital flow. When I use the word flow, digital flow. The news through various virtual applications or the virtual apps of Indian Express or Hindu or New York Times or whatever that you see. You see the tools of Salesforce for cloud applications. You see the vertical digital flow of search by the Googles and similar applications. You can keep on talking about what is all that you observe, all that you observe. See, but what all this means is that in the olden times, when the civilization was starting, the cities and the development of the human beings happened around rivers. Around the rivers, the cities developed. Around the rivers. That's where the first developments and the latest developments also took place. And now the development happened around these digital flows, So these are like rivers. And we get these type of digital flows into the market. And one of the challenges of these digital flows, which are again increasing in this accelerating so fast that today, 18 months, the Moore's law applies to this type of flows also. And which is a data. I'm not just taking out of hunch. It is a database. And the digitalization of this that is happening to increase these flows by the digitalization and by the computing power that I have, which I call in terms of AI and similar applications, the AGIs and the other things that I talk about today, is increasing like anything that we can think of. The last point to talk about is the increase on the Mother Earth, or the increase or decrease in the Mother Earth. You talk about climate change, you talk about deforestation, you talk about carbon dioxide, you talk about nitrogen oxide, you talk about ozone, you talk about the fish population, you talk about the urbanization, you talk about the temperature of the seas, you talk about the fresh water of the world that is available to me, and you talk about quite a few of these things. And if you see, all these parameters are in a curve by the data on an accelerating or decelerating mode. All these are changing at that, where the rate of change also is changing. You should always remember this. It is not a linear change. So, if you see a world with these parameters changing for the Mother Earth, and if you see the history of the world, billions of years ago when the Earth started, and the history of civilization about 4.5 billion years ago started, the earlier years were all a period where the Earth was not hospitable to us. We were not able to, because of the temperatures, because of the weather conditions that were there, we were not able to be, it was not hospitable. Only for the past 10,000, 11,000 years, just that much period, in the overall billions of years, we have come at a stage of what we call as a very comfortable world, stable world, very comfortable and stable world, where there is a very good equilibrium of all these parameters that have been given to the human world. And this equilibrium of the various parameters, if I measure, has given us a very healthy life, very useful life, and very, what we may call as the progress, both in every other field, that has been possible by this stability of the earth, or the conditions that we have on the earth. And how long will it continue, we don't know. We don't know how long it will continue. And when these parameters, which are all increasing or decreasing, will come to a point when the stability will be broken. So I just said these 3 points that I mentioned about the decelerating or the accelerating thing that we talked about on the technology front, on the globalization front, in that terms of digital flow, and on the Mother Earth side of the things, make the world what we call as the VUCA world. And all of you young engineers will enter this part of the VUCA world during your lifetime. We may not see it. We may see it, part of it, but we have not enough time for us to see the implications of this. If I just take one implication and stop, or no, 2 implications and stop. One is the implication of innovation. The innovation that happened from the printing machine, Gothenburg in Heidelberg, to the first industrial revolution, to the second industrial revolution, and the pace at which this innovation is happening is reducing by half, again acceleration. If it took that many years, 60 years for the transistors to settle down, TVs, the sewing machines, the televisions, and everything that you see, it took that much time for them to settle down. The innovation was after that much time. And that innovation period is now reducing by half. And it is predicted by 2053, 2055, around that period, the innovation will be such that everything will change in hours. So what you have a world like industrial revolution, that will happen today, after a few years, it will be a completely new world. Industrial revolution, I'm talking about that dimensions, not talking about small dimension. A revolution type of thing. And how do you cope up is the question. How do you cope up with the question? This is one point. I will leave the question to you. You have to live in this world. You have to cope up. And the second thing is about how do you get ready for this world? How do you get ready for this world? Young students have to get ready because they have to live in this world. They cannot escape that. How do you live? Answer is, I'll just put one word, education. Is education. And in an education system that we go through now, and the changes that will come in the future in the education systems, whatever that happens in the future, the lifelong learning exercises, the skill-based learning systems, or what we call as the knowledge plus skill-based learning systems, or we give so many different names now for this education system. We give so many outcome-based education, then the others, measurement of the education systems, learning methodologies, and we talk about so many things in our day-to-day discussions on the education system. But the world is one, education. That's where you have to be of a type which makes you capable of living in this VUCA world in the future. Look, and that was the message I wanted to give today by talking so much about technology, about social changes. In fact, even if I talk about social changes, that is the same thing. It will be a race like trying to ride a bicycle while you are running. It will be like this, and you will not be stable. There is no stability. What will you do if now the world is something, and after a few months the world is something completely different? get ready for it. Get ready for it. I would like to end by congratulating the achievers. You know, recognizing of the talent, recognition, that word recognition is very important. Talent is there, but recognizing the talent gives a boost to the talent. And that type of practice in the National College today, by giving this recognition to young students, is very welcome stuff. And I think you will be, what say, if I talk in Hindi, khare utarna, that you will prove yourself to the challenges that you will face. And I wish you all the best. God bless.
Thank you very much, sir. Your words have put the entire past, present, future of the technical world in front of us. It was truly motivating, sir. Thank you. May I now invite Dr. H.N. Subramania, sir, President of National Education Society of Karnataka, to share his encouraging words with us.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕಿಂಚರವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇತರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಪೋಷಕರೇ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಇತರೆ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರೇ, ಕಿಂಚಾರವರ ಭಾಷಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅನುಮಾನ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವರು 100% ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್ನ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ಕಾಗೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, 20 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಈಚೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಮೀಕ್ಷೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರು. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕಿಂಚಾರವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾದಂಥ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮನಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚಾ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾರಂಭಗಳನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಸ್ಸೀಮರು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಂಥ ಹೈಲಿ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಷಯ. ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮನನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕಿಂಚಾರ ಅವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದರು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲೇ ಅನುಮಾನ ಕಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗೀಳನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಕಿಂಚಾರವರು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹಚ್ಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಆಡಳಿತಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ 2 ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you very much for your inspiring words, sir. To express our gratitude, I invite Dr. S.K. Uma Madam, Dean of Student Affairs, to deliver the vote of thanks. Yes. I request all the students to be please seated as we take a brief pause for 5 minutes after this vote of thanks and resume for the merit award again.
Good afternoon to Wonderlord present here, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. As we conclude this momentous occasion, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has made this ceremony a memorable and meaningful experience. We wish to express our gratitude to today's chief guest, Professor H.P. Kincha, Professor at IASC and former Vice Chancellor of VTU. Your enlightening speech has certainly been highly inspiring for all our students to perform still better. We are fortunate to have you among us today, sir. We thank you. We thank Dr. H.N. Subramanya, President NES of Karnataka, for sparing his valuable time for presiding over this function. He is the source of inspiration and motivation to perform better. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks to Sri Venkata Shiva Reddy, Honorary Secretary of NES of Karnataka and Chairman of Dr. HNNCE, for his constant support throughout the conduction of this event. Thank you, sir. We express our gratitude to Dr. P.L. Venkatarama Reddy, Chairman and National College, Jayanagar, for his support. We express our gratitude to Sri Kumaramurthy, GC member, for gracing the occasion. We express our gratitude to our chief mentor, Dr. K.N.B. Murthy, for his continuous support and timely guidance. Thank you, sir. We thank our beloved principal, Dr. Jayadevappa, for your guidance and encouragement. Thank you, sir. We owe our thanks to our Dean Academics, Dr. Prashant D., for all his efforts in organizing this event. Thank you, sir. We thank Professor Mamata, Principal, PU College, Jayanagar, Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, Principal, Degree College, Jayanagar, and Dr. Alankananda, Convener, Dr. HNNCE. We thank you all, Madam, for gracing the occasion. We thank Dr. Parashuram, the Director of Alumni Affairs and Associate Professor in the Department of Chemistry, for hosting the entire program successfully. A special thanks to Dr. Chinni Krishna, NSS officer, and all NSS student volunteers for their cooperation in ensuring the smooth execution of this program. A heartfelt thanks to Asif Iqbal, Rudraya, Srinivas for their technical support. A heartfelt thanks to all the committee members, teaching and non-teaching staff, and for everyone who contributed directly and indirectly to the success of today's program. Not but last the least, we thank the parents for their unwavering support and encouragement. Congratulations to students on this remarkable achievement. Your hard work, perseverance, and commitment have paid off. We are proud of you and wish you all the best. Thank you all once again.
We thank Dr. S.K. Uma Madam, Dean of Student Affairs, for delivering the vote of thanks.
ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. We will continue with the Sampath Giri Rao Award for the PG students. May I call upon Divya Nagaraj of MBA with an SGP of 8.83. There are hot samosas, kachori, jangir, badam milk, tea, coffee, sweets available. So please stay energetic for the next 20-25 minutes of time. Pavana H from MBA 8.50. Pavana H 8.5 from MBA. Jayant S from MBA 8.0. Danuja C from MCA 8.55. Brinda JR MCA 8.41. Brinda JR 8.41. Meghana GL 8.36. Namit 8.36. Namit, please let them finish and then you can climb the desk. Pragati B 8.36. Sunita Bai 8.36. Panchami V Bhatt 8.23. The next is a bigger list with the Sampath Giri Rao Awards being given to the UG third semester students. Divya B from AI Data Science, 8.95. She missed the Dean Merit Award probably by 2 marks. Just by 2 or 3 marks. Mohammad Tabran, 8.95. Same, just by 2 marks. 2 or 3 marks. Nandini, 8.95. 8.95 Nandini. Sanvi S 8.95. Harshita M 8.95. Kritika P Wali 8.90. Gunendra BA 8.90. Extra claps for him because he has been managing academics and cricket both. Prabha R 8.85. Chandana 8.90. Rahul 8.85. Sanjana, right? Sanjana M 8.85 from Computer Science. Aditi Hosur 8.85 Information Science. Aditi Hosur 8.85 Information Science. Rohit MK 8.85 from Information Science. Please wait. Sunil sir. Alle niಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್. ಒಬ್ಬರದು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಕಳಿಸಿ. Aditi MK, Aditi R, then Rohit MK 8.85. Sudanva PM 8.80. Oh, thank you, sir. Thanks to all the dignitaries on the dais, sir. Thank you very much. Pleasure having all of you here, sir. we would request principal sir to kindly stay back. Sir, there will be an extra samosa, kachori, jangir given to you after the function also, sir. One second. Rohit MK 8.85. Sudanva PM 8.80. Sinchana MR 8.80. A very active student, participates in all of the events along with very good academics. Sri Lakshmi R 8.80. C Jayashri 8.75. Kasturi J 8.75. Kasturi J 8.75. Harsha DL 8.70. Shankar Gowda 8.70. Jeevita L 8.70. Kushal Raj 8.65. Preetham K 8.65. Rishita RS 8.65. I'll call once again. Rishita RS 8.65. Pratiksha S 8.6. Shrija 8.6. Shrija PA 8.6 from Electronics and Communication. Prarthana PS 8.6 from Information Science. Aditya Shekhar from Information Science 8.60. Tejas NR 8.55. Anaga G Rao 8.55. Anaga G Rao 8.55. Kruti K 8.55. Kruti K 8.55. Purnashri P 8.5. Purnashri 8.5. K Varun Kumar 8.50. Aryan S Kumar 8.50. Aksa Fatima 8.50. Aksa Pat Fatima 8.50. Briti Varsha 8.5. Sri Lakshmi BR 8.5. Revati T 8.40. Revati T 8.40. Pramat Mohan Naik 8.40. Sheshagiri Rao 8.4. Dhanush CS 8.35. Request students to kindly sit down in their places. Chinni Krishna sir, kindly, that's okay sir, let them take the certificate, stay back here. It's a respect for the other students. Ask them to please stay back here. One second. One second. Manya BS 8.35. Uma Shankar 8.35. Uma Shankar 8.35. Harshita B 8.30. Aditya 8.30. Rifat Begum 8.30. Yashasri 8.30. Mohammad Ashir 8.30. Purnesh Navik 8.25. Purnesh Navik 8.25. Shiv Shankar 8.25. Abdul Manan Pasha 8.25. Abdul Manan Pasha 8.25. Abdul, you still want to change your branch from information science to computer science? Yes. Vaibhavi R 8.25. Saida Sabha 8.20 from AI and Data Science. Chaitra Gangadhar Naik 8.20 from Information Science. Karishma M 8.20. Prakash Suresh 8.20. Pratiksha S 8.20. Swati V 8.15. Ratin N 8.15. Swati V and then Ratin. Swati V 8.15. Ratin 8.15. Yashas A 8.15. Yashas 8.15. Raja Rajeshwari 8.10. Raja Rajeshwari 8.10. Parimala D 8.05. Ashwita BA 8.05. Bhavana Biju 8.05. Sahil Ratnakar 8.05. Sahil Ratnakar 8.05. Jayashree S 8.05. Nitin S 8.05. Nitin S 8.05. Grishma J 8. Grishma J from Computer Science 8. Grishma J 8. Ranjita 8 from Computer Science. Asif, where would these photos be available, sir? Google Drive. Once you send that link to us, we can send it to students and parents. Simal Ahmed 8. Hema Varshini 8. Nishala RB 8.00. Nishala RB from Information Science 8.00. With this, we come to the end of the Sampath K. Rao Award for the UG third semester students. Next, I would call upon the Sampath Kirao awardees of the first semester UG students. My dear students of the second year, please do clap for a simple reason that they're taking the award for the first time. You're taking it for the third time, they're taking it for the first time, so please welcome them with a lot of claps. First semester, Varsha S, AI Data Science. Varsha S, AI Data Science. Surya G from AI Data Science. It would take just another 10 minutes. Surya G, AI Data Science. Karan Kumar, AI Data Science. Karan Kumar, AI Data Science. Niharika Gupta from AI Data Science. Karan Kumar S from AI Data Science. Niharika Gupta from AI Data Science. Nandini S from AI Data Science. Nandini, one second, please. Nandini S from AI Data Science. Prarthana from AI Data Science. Neil J. Shah from AI Data Science. Neil J. Shah from AI Data Science. Neil J. Shah from AI Data Science. Soundarya from AI Data Science. Soundarya AI Data Science. Supriya AI Data Science. Supriya AI Data Science. Supriya from AI Data Science. P. Pavani from AI Data Science next, please. Bindu S from AI Data Science. Bindu S from AI Data Science. Tirthana V from Computer Science. Tirthana V, Computer Science. Tirthana V from Computer Science. Y. Sanjana. Y. Sanjana. Kiran from Computer Science. Sanjana Y from Computer Science. Kiran from Computer Science. Shaurya Ashok, Computer Science. Trisha S from Computer Science. Trisha S from Computer Science. Harshit Gowda, Computer Science. Harshit from Computer Science. Shrikant from Computer Science. Sinchana from Computer Science. Aishwarya from Computer Science. Vishnu Bhaskar, Computer Science. Pavitra H, Computer Science. Vishnu Bhaskar first and then Pavitra H. Dhruti N from Computer Science. Kavya K from Computer Science. Kaushal B from Computer Science. Kaushal, Yashaswini and Aditya, all three kindly walk up to the dais. Kaushal B from Computer Science. Yashaswini BK from Computer Science. Yashaswini BK, Computer Science. Aditya S from Computer Science. Aditya S from Computer Science. Syed Nabila, Vishwajit and Spurti to kindly come up to the dais, please. Syed Nabila, Vishwajit and Spurti. Syed Nabila, Computer Science. Vishwajit, Computer Science. Spurti from Computer Science. Yukta Shri, Sinchana H and Lakshya Srivastava to kindly come up to the dais, please. Yukta Shri, Sinchana and Lakshya. Kindly walk up to the dais quickly. Yukta Shri. Yukta Shri. Bit buddy. Sir. Parshuram sir. Parshuram sir. Sir, you are present in our you are absent on the what's your name? Lakshya Srivatsava. Lakshya Srivatsava. Lekhan Ji. Lekhan Ji. Anjanakshi. One, madam, we'll give it one by one. We'll give it one by one. Anjanakshi. Sindhu Sundar Rajan. Likhit S, Raghavendra Singh and Anup. Likhit S, Raghavendra Singh and Anup, kindly walk onto the dais. Likhit S, Raghavendra Singh and Anup. What's your name? Yeah, Likhit S, Raghavendra Singh. Raghavendra Singh. Anu PN. Anu, right? Amog Bhatt, Chetan and Kanchana BS, kindly walk up to the dais. Amog Bhatt, Chetan J and Kanchana BS, kindly walk up to the dais. Amog Bhatt. Chetan JJ. Kanchana BS. Chetan J. Shreyas Harini P. and Praveena Das, please come on the dais. Kanchana BS. Shreyas N. Harini P. Harini P. Harini P. Praveena Das. Yuvraj M, Navyashri and UR Nayan, please walk up to the dais. Yuvraj M, Navyashri and UR Nayan. Yuvraj M. Yuvraj M from Electronics. Navyashri from Electronics. Navyashri from Electronics. Would request Srihari, Shravani and Varshita, all three from Information Science, to quickly come on close to the dais. You are 9 from Information Science. Srihari, Shravani VA, Varshita S. Would request Ramcharan, Nesara and Charanya to kindly walk up to the dais. Ramcharan, Nesara and Charanya. Ramcharan from Information Science. Nesara from Information Science. Nesara. Charanya DN. Charanya DN. Ashwath Kumar, Tejas and Purvika. One second. Let them. Ashwath Kumar, Tejas and Purvika S to come quickly to the dais. Ashwath Kumar, Tejas S, Purvika S. Would request Mahati, Monisha and Bhumika Iyer to come onto the dais. Mahati, Monisha and Bhumika Iyer. Mahati, Monica and Bhumika, Monisha and Bhumika. Next, Chinmay, Anika and Spurti to walk onto the dais. Chinmay, Anika G and Spurti. Bhumika Iyer from Information Science. Bhumika Iyer from Information Science. Chinmay from Information Science. Please wait. Anika G. Holla, Spurti and Shushma to kindly come on to the dais. 1 second. What's your name? Anika, Spurti N, Shushma HC, Rachana, Hitashri and Madhurya to kindly come onto the dais. Rachana, Hitashri and Madhurya. These are the last 3 names. Rachana, Hitashri and Madhurya. Hitashri B. Madhurya S. Thanks to all of you for being present over here and then cheering. We officially would close the Merit Award ceremony for this particular month of November 2025. High tea and snacks has been arranged outside for all the students and the parents. Kindly join us there. Thank you.